Okay, let's talk about your career. Choosing the right path can feel like you're staring at a giant, confusing map with a million different roads. But what if one of those roads was a superhighway, a direct route to a high-growth, high-demand career? Well, that's what we're talking about today with SAP, the software that, believe it or not, powers pretty much all of the world's biggest companies. We're going to demystify SAP certification and give you the exact roadmap to get you there.
Think about your own professional journey for a second. It probably looks a little bit like this, right? A whole network of different paths and choices. Some are scenic routes, some are dead ends, but a few are absolute express lanes. The trick is finding a route that has some real momentum behind it, one that's being paved by a massive global demand.
And what if I told you one of those express lanes wasn't just hypothetical, that it leads to a place where over 1 million new high-paying jobs are opening up? That's not a guess, that's the reality, and it points directly to one of the single biggest opportunities in the tech and business world today, the SAP ecosystem.
So why is this happening? What's causing this career gold rush? It really boils down to one big thing: digital transformation. Companies all over the world are upgrading their systems to be smarter, faster, and more efficient. And the system they're moving to is often SAP S/4HANA. That huge shift creates an incredible need for people who know what they're doing.
Now, I want you to just let this number sink in for a minute. According to major research from IDC, we are looking at 1.6 million new jobs by 2027. That is a staggering number. And it tells you something really important. This isn't just some temporary fad. This is a fundamental, long-term shift in the skills that companies are desperate for.
Okay, a massive job market is one thing, but let's get personal. What's in it for you? What does getting an SAP certification actually do for your salary, for your career path, for your future? Let's take a look at the actual data.
And here it is, the most immediate benefit, illustrated perfectly. Let's talk money. Data from PayScale shows that certified SAP professionals can earn anywhere from 20 to 30% more than their colleagues who aren't certified. That is a huge, tangible reward for proving your skills. It's a serious boost to your earning potential.
But it's not just about the paycheck. Getting certified is like a catalyst for your entire career. SAP's own data shows that certified pros get promoted faster, 39% faster, and they have way more career mobility. We're talking 41% more. It just opens up doors that might have stayed shut otherwise, because it proves you're serious and you're competent.
All right, so the why is pretty clear, right? But now comes the big question. SAP is a massive world. There are over 25 different modules. So where on earth do you start? The good news is there's a really logical starting point for just about every background out there. And here's the secret. You don't have to start from square one. The absolute smartest way to pick your path in SAP is to build on what you already know. Your education, your work experience, that's the perfect foundation for deciding which SAP module to specialize in. And this table here just makes it incredibly simple. Let's walk through it. Got a background in commerce or finance? SAP FICO, that stands for Finance and Controlling, is a no-brainer. If you're an engineer or a coder, the technical side, like ABAP, is your lane. Background in HR, you'll want to look at SuccessFactors. And for anyone in supply chain or operations, SAP MM, or Materials Management, is the perfect fit. See, it's all about mapping what you already do well to the right specialty. And let's be absolutely crystal clear on this point, because it's a huge fear for a lot of people. You do not have to be a tech wizard. So many of the most in-demand SAP jobs are what we call functional roles. That means they value your knowledge of business processes way more than your coding skills. So yes, this path is wide open for everyone.
Okay, you've seen the market, you get the benefits, and you've picked your specialty. So what's next? Now we get tactical. This is your game plan, your 5-step playbook to take you from just learning to being a fully certified professional. First things first, you gotta understand the levels. For most of you just starting out, the associate level certification is the goal. That's what validates your core knowledge. The specialist and professional levels, those come later, after you've gotten some real-world, hands-on project experience under your belt. And here's the system to follow. It's a really simple 5-step process. 1. Choose your specific exam. 2. Build a solid study plan. 3. Get your hands dirty with actual practice. 4. Drill yourself with mock tests. And 5. Schedule that exam and knock it out of the park. Just remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Now, for steps 2 and 3, your study plan and that hands-on practice, this is your home base, the official SAP Learning Hub.
It's where you're going to find all the official courses, the expert-led sessions, and most importantly, the practice systems where you can actually play around. This is where theory turns into actual skill.
Want some insider tips? Here you go. Plan to start prepping about 7 to 8 weeks before your exam. Please don't try to cram. And aim to take at least 5 to 7 full mock tests. This seriously increases your chances of passing. Then, on exam day, be smart with your time. Nail the easy questions first to build up your confidence and momentum.
And finally, let's talk about exam anxiety, because it's a real thing. But I want you to remember this quote: "An exam is just a snapshot. It's one test on one day. It does not define you or your career. Prepare as best you can, go in there and do your best, and know that it's just one step on a much longer and very successful career journey."
So, there you have it. We've covered the massive opportunity, the real benefits for your career, a clear way to pick your path, and a tactical playbook to get you certified. The entire map is right here in your hands.
Because at the end of the day, this is not just about adding a new line to your LinkedIn profile or getting a shiny digital badge. An SAP certification is a true career catalyst. It's the spark that can totally ignite your professional growth, speed up your trajectory, and unlock doors to opportunities you might not even be able to see yet.
You know, we started this whole thing with an image of a complex highway. By now, one of those roads should be looking incredibly clear, right? The roadmap is laid out for you. The destination is a high-growth career. So the only real question left is, are you ready to get in the driver's seat?